Hey everyone, this is Dennis aka StockOperator. So gonna break down today's trade, sitting somewhere around my daily goal. Had one loser, you can see the profit. Had one small loser, 59 bucks. Those two were swings and got out on them. Don't want to be participating in that. Um, but let me break down for you some trades I took. First of all, work. I like this name with the gap up higher for potential short setup. Also, we even look at this idea for potential long. The first entry I took long after this nice volume came in, but again, it took a few more minutes to consolidate into this level. I realized that we're holding this 43.50ish as a limit player, so I got out for a small loss. Was waiting to flip my position, waited for 1 minute, took it around VWAP, and then as you can see, didn't take any profits, which I probably should because it's a prior pivot point. It's usually my rule. That's what I'm doing, and I didn't take anything here. Again, when you trade multiple names, sometimes you're gonna miss this, and that's my fault. And I got out kind of like break even for a small winner here. Just didn't like this pullback. Again, the volume didn't even confirm anything. Sometimes when you trade the stocks, you have clean VPA, volume price analysis, when you have big spikes on volumes. Here, on this name, you have average volume pretty much since the open. You see the line, it's pretty much averaging. It's a high volume on average. Work, it's RWO 567 right here, as you can see. Stock is in play, but I want to see ideally some spikes in volume, like let's say right here. This was a confirmation for potential reversal, and that's what I did. I got out, and then engulfing action after that on a 50% volume and higher, right? But anyway, I got out here, which was a good idea to enter more to your short position on this candle. And honestly, I got out when this candle was green, and then 10 seconds after it started going red. I'm like, oh man, it's been doing this with me many times. So I entered again on a breakdown of this level, and this was a weird price action, but again, probably shorts take off some of the table, and I waited. I accepted my stop right here above this pivot point, and finally it worked very nice. 42 was a target, and then 41.50 and 41. Maybe at some point it will go to 41 today, but be smart, take off, and then after this VPA, finally good VPA analysis, get out, and then we even call this for potential long swing, right? Not long swing, but long intraday towards these levels, risking this 41.74. Put your long position here, and look at this, 2-3R, beautiful. All right, so next, which was actually the first one I took, BABA, and I made a mistake here. I took nice ORB setup on BABA, by the book, volume came in, no volume on the first minute. On a daily, again, this came from daily. I have a swing setup when stock going, testing the high here, and it just rejects the level, the window, consolidates there, rejects, pulls back, and most likely they is a test 50%. 50% of this range, somewhere around here. So around, let's say, 266. So, and you got about this level, I would say it's like 75%, 70%. So this one might continue to go lower. So I had an idea for potential sell-off and, flash to the downside. And I jumped here, risking high of the day. The first stops always have to be low or high of the day, because you really can't, you don't even have the pivot point. The pivot point, the important level for you, it's going to be the open and and close and high and low of the day at this point. So partial and extension, the first partial, and then this was my mistake. Should not be doing this. Again, I kind of saw the volume stop in here, and we started building this flag again. I didn't like it. I wanted to see flag. You see this 1 minute building new low, new high, and again, sometimes it's gonna do this. And what I did, I just got out when the flag was broken, right, to the upside. I thought it's gonna squeeze easily to viv up, and maybe even can go higher. But again, sometimes patterns don't play perfectly. Like you draw these trend lines and on a flag, and they don't play perfectly, and that's fine. Just give it a moment, wait for a bigger time frame to play out, and it would perfectly give me another R or 2R here. Definitely with partial more here, and get out after this one for sure. Anyway, this was a green trade. The next one took MRNA. I had a big open position actually, got out at break even. Look at this. They tagged me to the penny. I had about 50% still on the table here at this point. It would be a nice pair. If we go to 150 here, pretty much $1.50 upside, but I took off some profits on extension. The reason I got in here, look at the volume, 1.4. This is called opening drive. So opening drive criteria: breaking pre-market technical level, volume over 1 million, ideally. You can enter on the first 1 minute, but the main indicator, it's right here, level 2. So it was 2 huge orders sitting there, in terms of like 100,000 shares, 150,000 shares, 2 orders or something like that. Very bullish. And I waited a second. I want to see what it's going to do, and it started to eat those orders. The speed, how time in sales right here was eating those orders, told me pretty much it's going to be a breakout. And I decided to take a breakout. Stop low of the day. Again, you got to risk low of the day. I don't know where to put my stop. Low of the day, and partial on extension towards 1 hour. I didn't make a lot of money here, only $62. But again, it doesn't matter. The idea, the execution, everything is good. The green is green, and if it wouldn't tag me, I would put another 100 some plus bucks, and boom, $200 on a play. My goal is to make $100 to $200 on each play. That's with risk of $200, and I always mitigate my risk, as you saw on a prior example on work. Only lost $60 because you gotta keep it stalking, analyzing. You can be wrong, right? We're in a probability game. We keep trying and trying and trying. And that's it. And I had 2 swings. I'm just gonna show you LB. I got out on this swing. It's not really doing what I wanted. It might keep holding, but I know that insiders selling on this name. And Lulu, I also got out, a small loss, like $34. And I usually don't swing in this position. That's why I also didn't like it holding it. But anyway, this is a small recap. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, guys, leave them below in comments. Join us in Discord. We have free classes. We have a lot of free educational support here. And here's live trading in Discord. Let's have fun together and make money. All right, take care.